Before each big move, Nifty tends to make the same pattern again and again. And today in this video, I'm going to show you that. And this will basically answer your question, when will Nifty make the next move? Back in September 2024, Nifty hit an all-time high of 26,000. And today in March, it is still below that level. So basically in the last 18 months, Nifty has given you zero returns. No breakout, no new highs, just sideways movement. So naturally the question comes to everyone, when will Nifty move again? When will it make its new all-time high? To answer this question, I went back to the charts, analyzed a decade worth of price action, and the results were really surprising. Now please go to TradingView and open Nifty, and we are going to look at the weekly time frame. We are going to go back all the way to 2007 to start looking at the data. So in 2007, Nifty made an all-time high of 6,300, and then it made a high of 6,300 again in 2010 and later back in 2013. So between 2007 and 2013, Nifty was trading in a range that was sideways and it never took out the 6,300 zone. You can think of it as something known as resistance in technical analysis, where you keep hammering on a door, eventually the door is going to weaken. So likewise in price action, when you try to hit on a specific level multiple times, eventually it is going to weaken and it will break. So as soon as that level broke right here, back in 2014, Nifty had a monster move of around 43% in a matter of 12 months. So this is our first case study where we decoded how Nifty had a monster move and what was the price action before that. Now we are going to understand moving averages and how it helps us to catch momentum. If you take a look at the chart, I have two lines which are drawn. One is the red line and another one is a green line. So the red line represents the 21 weekly moving average and the green one represents the 8 weekly moving average. So in short, if the green one is above the red one, the momentum is strong in the upward direction. And that is something we want to see. So going back to the charts, the momentum flipped to the stronger zone right here before the breakout. It was able to capture the 43% move until the momentum was flipped back in 2015. So this is a classic example where we combine the price action when the breakout happens and we take a look at the momentum. So if the momentum is strong and the breakout happened, it signals a stronger momentum on the upside. Now we are going to take a look at the period starting 2015. So after the initial move, which was 43%, the price hit an all-time high of around 9,000 in 2015. Later in 2016, it was again at the same price, which was 9,000. But as soon as it broke out right here, which was in 2017, again it had a monster move of around 23%. The setup looks very similar to what we saw previously. Here, the momentum flipped bullish and the price action broke out. And as soon as it broke out, we had a monster move of around 23%. We are going to take a look at the period starting from 2018 to 2020. In 2018, it hit an all-time high of around 11,000. In 2018, again, it tried to hit a high of around 11,600. Later in 2019, it hit 12,000. And then in 2020, it hit 12,300. So looking at the period from 2018 to 2020, the price action did not increase a lot. It increased around merely 10% in a matter of like 2 to 3 years. And something was really cooking below that. So if you extend the charts and take a look back in 2020, right at this zone when price again tried to hit that level, and this was the fifth time price tried to attack the red resistance line that we see on the charts. As soon as that line was broken, it had another monster move of around 46% in a matter of 12 months. So this was the third case study where price action whenever below a certain resistance zone, it is building a lot of pressure, and once that is broken, it just takes on the upside. Also, if you look at the momentum had flipped positive way back in the charts right here. And as soon as the price action broke from that level, it just took off and it had a 46% rally. Now, taking a look starting from 2021, it hit a high of around 18,600, the same high in 2022. And as soon as it broke out right here, which was sometime in 2023, the momentum was bullish. The price action showed that the pressure was building right below. And once it was broken, it had a 40% gain in a matter of 18 months. So this was the fourth case study that we see from the chart where the same pressure is building below. And once the resistance is broken, it just takes off on the upside. Now let's take a look at the price action that is happening recently, which was in 2024. Price hit all-time high of 26,000. Later in 2025, it tried to tag the same level, but again it got rejected. Back in 2026, it tried to hit it again, it got rejected, and now we are trading right below that. So if we take our analysis from the previous breakouts, in order for Nifty to make an all-time high, we need to break out of this resistance level right here. And until that is done, we are not going to make any new all-time highs. But once that is broken, the momentum will be checked if it's bullish or not. And if it is bullish and the price action confirms that, we are going to have a bigger move on the upside for sure. This is what Nifty has done in the past. So when someone asks you next time, when is Nifty going to move or when is it going to make a new all-time high? Or if someone tells you that Nifty is going to reach 30,000 in like 6 months, please go back to the charts, take a look at what price action is telling you because that is the ultimate source of truth. If you like this video, please do like and subscribe and share it with your friends. See you in the next one.